Luke chapter 22 continues, Now the feast of unleavened bread drew near, which is called the Passover, and the chief priests and the scribes sought how they might kill him. Mark 14 begins, After 2 days was the feast of the Passover and unleavened bread. The chief priests and the scribes sought how they might take him by craft and put him to death. Matthew, And it came to pass, when Jesus had finished all these sayings, he said to his disciples, You know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. Then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people to the palace of the high priest, who called Caiaphas, and consulted that they might take Jesus by subtlety and kill him. It's pretty much the same in all three. Actually, let me take a look at John, see if John has anything. Nope. John is way after the Last Supper. Now, before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of the world to the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them to the end, and supper being ended. So this is after the Last Supper. Still just Matthew, Mark, and Luke. So I need to have the verse from Matthew first. And it came to pass when Jesus had finished all these sayings, he said to his disciples, You know that after 2 days. So in Mark, he doesn't say this. It just says, after 2 days was the feast of the Passover. Same in Luke. The feast of Passover was near. So I'll have Jesus' actual statement and see if there's anything I can combine. You know that after 2 days, that should be Mark, right? After 2 days, yeah. I'll say that's both. Even though it's not Jesus' actual words in Mark, these words are here in Mark. So I'll just put them. After 2 days is the feast of the Passover. Was the feast of the Passover. Luke, the feast of the Passover. Now. I think I'll just leave off the word now. So, the feast of unleavened bread. In Mark, the feast of, those words are not here marked, they're in italics. But the Passover, comma, and of unleavened bread, all those are here in Mark. You know what? I'm actually going to have the first verse from Luke introducing the fact that Passover is near. Then Jesus says, in 2 days is the Passover, and the Son of Man could be betrayed. Because that's new information. He's adding when, 2 days. And in Matthew, it's only saying the feast of the Passover. In Luke, it's saying the feast of unleavened bread, which is called Passover. That's different enough. So I'll have Mark and Luke first. Now the feast of unleavened bread. Of unleavened bread is in Mark. But now the feast is only Luke. Mark and Luke of unleavened bread. Drew near. That's only Luke. Drew near. Luke continues, which is called the Passover. That's only Luke. The Passover. Those are not in italics in Mark, so I'll say that's also here. Passover is actually capitalized in Luke. It's not in Mark, but proper noun, I will have it capitalized. Passover. Now, and it came to pass when Jesus finished these sayings. After 2 days is the feast of the Passover. The feast of in Matthew is also in italics, just like Mark, so I'll put them from Matthew and Mark. So is only Matthew. Matthew and Mark, both in italics. The feast of the Passover. That's only Matthew. And you know, since I had it capitalized earlier, I'll capitalize it here as well. It would be kind of weird to have it capitalized from the author, but not from Jesus' own words. It's kind of weird either way. And the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified.